Hang on.
Again?
It's ticked. Maybe untick it and then tick it again.
As long as it's ticked, you should be right.
We're all good to go then.
Okay, well, welcome back to the second race of the BMW Group A Mini Championship. We're just into our 5-minute qualifying. The cars are on their outlap. Again, I've got Huds21 back in the booth to help out, and he's going to share a little bit more knowledge about the history of Silverstone.
Yeah, wow, I'm just trying to get my breath back after that first race there. That was incredible. Okay, so here's a bit of a fun fact for you guys. Silverstone was built on the site of a World War II Royal Air Force bomber station, the RAF Silverstone, which opened in 1943. The airfield's 3 runways in classic World War II triangle format lie within the outline of the present track. Since its first use in the 1940s, the circuit has undergone several changes. Which, yeah.
They've had a lot of changes, I believe, too. Huds. This current layout's is very enjoyable, but as they come through the second part of the track, it's the old starting grid, you know, when they do the full layout.
It's got a fascinating history, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Ski finished 8th in that first race. I think he was probably looking for more of a midfield spot, but I don't think he'll be too disappointed. I know one guy that might be disappointed, and that might be Dark Racing. Be a little bit.
Yeah, I think he wasn't too impressed about that. I think, as we said, he qualified, what, 3rd or 4th?
He was 3rd. Yeah, he qualified 3rd, and he finished 6th or 7th. 7th, I think. He won't be happy. He'll be looking to make amends.
Definitely. And also he'll have his teammate, I think, Jay Starfier.
He's back on board again.
Yep. Yeah. So he was disconnected at the change of qualifying, I think, into the race, unfortunately. So
that's.
Hopefully he'll stay on board, and we can see a bit of action from Jay Starfier. He's been improving since he's joined our league.
Certainly has.
I think he's from over in New Zealand too, across the ditch. So obviously we cater here at AusNZ Combined Racing League for both Australia and New Zealand. Obviously it's a little bit later for our counterparts over there in New Zealand. Our normal race nights on Sunday from 7 o'clock to around about 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, which is New South Wales, Victoria. And so that makes it around about 9 o'clock to 11:30 for those guys. So we really appreciate when they do come and join. We've had a few very fast, actually, New Zealand drivers in our group, and then move on to iRacing and doing really well over there.
Yeah, I did catch a bit of that. Was it Jake Saddington this morning?
Yeah, we had our representative ANZ CRL car in the Bathurst 1000.
Yep.
They split. I think they started around about 8 o'clock or so this morning, and I think they came home 10th and 16th or something, or 20th. I can't quite.
10th and 19th, from what I
19th.
understand.
Yeah.
Pretty good effort.
So that's and we're slowly building a little team up to represent AusNZ Combined Racing League. So a couple of the iRacers, if you're out there, any members of ANZ CRL and interested, by all means, the man you want to check up with is Jake Saddington in our group, known as Sado 15 on the Xbox.
Yeah, he's devil. He whacked it on pole last time with a 1:11.2, I think it was. He'll be keen to replicate that again.
Yeah, this is going to be his only time lap he's going to have. He's going to miss out doing a second lap, as we've only got 2 seconds of the timer left, and it's the qualifying is done. So this is going to be important. He's 9th at the moment.
This is it.
Second. So Weary Knight actually has done his time, and he went into the pits early, Weary. So let's go through some of the guys that are still running. We've probably got Logical Sports coming up. He's got a little bit to go on his lap, so that's a good little bit of seeing what's happening there. And one of the Mingello cars in front of him, and also AHM. Oh, he's coming in the pit, so might have Dark Racing. Dark Lord actually out. That's who it is.
Dark Racing's in the pits.
Pits in 7th, so Dark Lord's 7th. Ski might be still on a hot lap as he's just finishing his lap. Still 9th. These 5-minute sessions, they're very nerve-wrackling. You don't have much time to set a time. That's it.
Pressure cooker situation, isn't it? You get it right, or you know where.
Yeah, and you asked me that, I think it was the other week, about me hanging around in the pits, you know, and that's all I do, and I just try and time it so I get a good run where the cars aren't going to annoy me. So I use my little a little map just to know where the cars are. And then when I find a little nice, clean little place in the track, I'll come on out and and try and really concentrate on that outlap, and then try and get it going. But I normally try and go out, so at least if I make a mistake in that hot lap, I've got enough just in me to do another one. So I'm not one to stay out there and go out unless I'm chasing a setup. That's the only time. So here we got Commander Cirrus. Actually, we ended up getting it on pole over Weary Night. And then we've got Devil X and Illogical Sports. And Lolux won't want to be getting involved with anything with Illogical Sports again. And Dark Lord 78 on the outside there on row 3. Row 4, Dark Racing. He's way back there, Huds, with Muppet Gonzo.
It's hard to fathom, isn't it, really?
Yeah, and then we have Ski and AHM on the 5th row, and making up the 6th row was Quick Mick and Jay Starfier, who's unfortunately has been limited some time because he missed last race. So he's sort of going out not knowing what to expect at the moment. So, and here we go now. It's a little bit later in the day with a few shadows coming over from the grandstand. The guys will have that, what they got about 2 minutes there, Huds, just to go through their setup, make sure they're loading it up. I always mention the guys, make sure you load up a little pit strategy just in case for damage. Damage is on in our series, and you never know, you might have to come in for a quick damage repair, and you don't want to be sitting there changing tyres or filling up tanks and all that sort of stuff. So you want to take all them out.
Be prepared for all situations, don't you?
That's it. So settings tonight for this race 2 is 5 p.m. light cloud. 14 laps is the distance. So yeah, we should see these guys knock that over within about 18 minutes. So Commander Cirrus, as you can see, the pole man actually he's on the outside. So it's probably the most grippiest part of the track too. You can actually run too wide into the first corner, but yeah, you just got to have that guy on the inside, knowing that that's happening, and he doesn't push understeer out and collect the car on the outside. So
I think Logical's sitting nice there in 4th spot. He'll be looking for a cracking start, and I wouldn't be surprised if he makes up some ground pretty quickly.
I think Dark Lord's the man to look to in that black Jared car, Gerhardt car. Yeah, Dark Lord, I think, in that Gerhardt Motorsport car. He was pretty fast that last one.
Revs are rising. Where they go?
Oh, look at your right. Illogical's had a great start.
He's
if he can get onto Illogical, he's split in the middle. And here he goes down the runs, down on the inside. And now on the outside is Devil.
It's Devil. Can he keep it on? Well, he does well.
He's done really well.
Someone
looks
just
like
went
start
off.
through the field. Nice positioning by Devil. He's really blocked out Weary, so he can't make a move down the inside. And here comes... I think it is Weary Night. Jumps down the inside, and they've just had a little touch, maybe a lag touch there that's affected Illogical, but Illogical decides to put his lights on, and he means business. It's Dark Lord now in 4th.
Dark Lord moved up to 4th.
Look at the cars just move around. They just sort of drift around the top of this rise of this hill. And there, Logical's positioning his car well, but you need to make this move stick, because Dark Lord with him hanging around the outside, but he's been cut off by Illogical. Nice move. Strong move by Illogical.
He might be driving a little bit angry at the moment. Illogical.
So
Bit of
he's
that,
in the pits. He's had to have a drive-through, maybe, I'd say.
yeah.
That's what it is, his jump start. So he's got a drive-through. Penalty. Unlucky by Fuski in the second of the Mugello cars. But back to the action here for the lead. As he's weary
He's
night.
taking him.
Taking Commander Cirrus. Commander Cirrus can lead. Left the door open. Oh, as Commander Cirrus came over and got his nose chopped.
Oh.
He's
Here
lucky
comes
to
the Logical
steal
now.
there.
Dark Lord.
Yeah, Logical. He's just got
He's
that car positioning.
Yeah.
He puts that car on the right part of the track, lap
He
after
just
lap.
got the X out of there was super quick.
Yeah, he's just ran a bit deep there trying to avoid going in the back of Devil, I think, but he's pulled it up. But now he's in the clutches of
Dark Lord.
Dark Lord, yeah. Look at Dark in the thick of things too. In the middle of, I think it's a air conditioning, the Z5 crew in air conditioning teammates.
He's got him.
Muppet and Commander Cirrus.
Yeah, here he comes. Dark Lord. Dark Racing.
Yeah, nice move. Staffy is in 11th at the moment as well, but look at this run down here up to the top of this right hand corner. Two teammates working hard. They should try and work together and get good little slipstream together. So the BMW team Sui Motorsport, there's three cars out there on the grid. There's this one and also AHM that's just on the ground on the outside. A teammate battle here at the moment. Oh, as quickly just try to avoid. Cloud of the wall.
Ski. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, having a lonely race ski at the moment.
There's
He
some
won't be
colourful
happy,
language
but
coming out of that helmet, I tell you.
yeah, probably, but he's just got to try and do some laps and maybe he can catch up now. Quick Mick, we know he's got a damaged car. And Jay Staffy's up to 9th as well. Muppet, something's happened to Muppet.
Logical's just trying to get a toe there. Behind the young fella, Devil. Doing well. Very impressed with Devil. Very impressed.
Yeah, he's just leaving that door open a little bit too much though, coming up here. So Logical's...
Yeah, I know, but whoa! If he pushes it too hard, he's just going to go off. So if he lets the guy behind him, that's obviously quicker and illogical, let him go and get a decent result again. Rack up the points.
Yeah. He's making it hard for Illogical, but Illogical's
got around
power
him
to
now.
run down the outside, ripped up part of the circuit.
Chop him there.
As Dark Lord, his teammates are now just following,
Dark Racing.
try and protect him from Darky.
Just closing that gap ever so slightly every lap.
Yeah, having a better race here on race 2.
A lot happier.
Racing.
A lot happy with the car, isn't he? It's another
Yeah, must have tweaked it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a little bit, as you can see, he's had to lift off a little bit, he's catching his slide. That's why Dark Lord has just got the legs on him. I think Cirrus is having a look down the inside.
Here he comes.
Here we go.
You cannot be serious.
Haha. Randy Cirrus is now looks like Darky's actually down the inside of oh Jesus, close here.
This is great racing, isn't it?
Yeah, good respectful driving by everyone.
Absolutely. Plenty of room given.
Yeah, and sometimes not enough room, but you know that's what it's all about. Knowing the limits. Oh, this Commander Cirrus has just lost the front end. He's got out wide. Anyway, he's recovered. He can try and settle down and shoot.
Yeah, right.
Dark Lord's gone too. So that's handed
Dark Racing fourth.
Dark Racing fourth.
Yeah. He'll be after those top three now. He'll be after Devil.
As you can see that the toe comes in very late here, but the extra speed, it definitely works in these little BMWs. Commander Cirrus makes that stick. Dark Lord will have to give that up unless he's fighting on the outside, but I doubt it.
Riding with Low Lux.
Low Lux, yeah, better run here. He's obviously hasn't got a damaged car at the moment. Running in 7th, AHM and Muppet have both got a time
Devil X
behind him.
Oh, look at this for a battle. This is anyone's, this one. Only just halfway into the race. This is anyone's.
So Logical Sports is obviously being held up, I think, by just a little bit by Weary, but you know, we'll just see what happens with the draft. Devil could actually make a massive move.
Slingshot past them both.
Both got a good run.
Devil's got a good run as well. So here he comes. Oh, he's too far back.
Oh, yeah, but see how he's got that car, even though it went it was a little bit wide, like a little bit taily.
Yep.
But
It just had that
car control just to keep it under control.
He didn't that time. He's going to have a slow exit here, surely. No. Made it stick.
As I say, loose is fast. Sometimes it helps the rear get around. You get that power on if you can manage it.
Yep.
Get that good run on.
This is an awesome battle.
Just see Devil on the rev limiter. Yeah, so who's going to take this race out? It's anyone's guess at the moment.
Weary Knight, very, very tough to get past. Tough competitor.
We just got a message from Slide Science, one of our fellow Kiwis, and just saying that he can have a break now because his wife is now driving in an endurance that they're doing, in an endurance sim race. So there you go, he's got his wife in the sim racing. That's good to hear, Slide.
And Devil X just got around the Logical Sports.
Oh, nice move.
Very nice. He's doing very well.
So we can just sort of see now what can a Logical do. You know, he's had that fast car come up the top part of the circuit, so that's where he looks like he's most dangerous to make a move. And we've seen Devil go in there pushing a little bit too deep, so if Devil can pull it up. Yeah, well, maybe Side Santa might come with another wheel for the wife, mate. You never know. But make sure it's a better wheel. You can have that and you can hand the other one down to your wife, mate. You're cheeky there, mate. Look at Devil go. Look, his car is just... Yeah. It's how you need these cars to be.
Yep.
They look loose, but that's how they are. They're fast like that. You know, nimble in the rear. Helping them moving around, cars that aren't turning in. You just need to try and stiffen the rear or just get it so it can get the rear around a little bit. Darky's getting ever so close to his...
Edging his way back. If anything happens up front, he'll be ready to pounce.
Oh, he's lost a ton of time there.
He did.
He's all crossed up. I think he'll be happy with 4th actually after his night so far. So he's there to pick up any pieces, as is Commander Cirrus.
Cirrus is not too far back. He's only 2 seconds.
Yeah, so as these guys battle up front, you never know. We've still got a long way to go. Another 5 laps. So, what have we got? Lolux in 7th as well. He's sort of cut in the middle of nowhere at the moment as he's fighting that number 29, I think it is, Mingello car.
He's only 2 tenths now behind Weary Knight.
That's a beautiful camera angle as they go up over the hill there. Oh, he's run wide again. He's going to get a penalty if he keeps doing that. He's going to have a slowdown penalty or something. But you can get away with it if you're off throttle, actually. If you're not on throttle when you're out there and you just coast in, a lot of the time the game won't give you a penalty. But if you're on the throttle, it'll sometimes give you a slowdown. It looks like if he did have one, it's not bothering him because he's fully at it. He's got the grip between his teeth now. He's got the red mist over his visor.
I hope he hasn't got the red mist because he might bin it if he's got that. But his last lap was 11.4. He's half a second quicker than Weary Knight.
Yeah, that's it.
It looks.
You can start smelling some blood in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Weary.
But Weary's, he's stuck to his guns.
Yep.
It's one thing to get behind him close, but it's another thing to get by him.
Exactly.
Oops. I think that was a lag coming into play again.
Yeah, so there you go. Like as we know, Weary. All these guys all qualified up the pointy end of the field, and that's where they are during the race as well. We know Darky's got a little bit of pace too, and he's just in 4th at the moment.
Just gonna have a look at these two guys for a minute. Muppet and Ski.
Dark Racing 40 had to come from 7th, so 7th to 4th is not bad. As Ski's coming back down after he had a drive-through penalty early on, so he's caught up to back of
2 tenths of a second now.
Start of the race too.
Between these two. 2 tenths of a second. It's just, here he comes.
Oh, here he goes.
Oh.
He's got to be able to pull it up.
Well done, young fella.
Yeah,
Very
great
smart
by Devil X.
Yep.
And well by Weary Knight not chopping them off either.
Okay, plenty of room.
Yeah, it does look like that AMR Racing. It looks like a Christmas tree with those penalties up on the left, mate. But that's what this track, the racing's been pretty tough around here.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, I'd say,
Yep.
have been given a little bit of penalties trying to keep positions or fighting for positions. So
I can only imagine what Brands Hatch is going to be like up next. Oh, he's just...
Oh, definitely.
Wow.
2 more laps remaining. Can Devil take that victory? He sort of snatched away from him in race 1.
Race 1, yep. I think it'd be best served to stay where he is. That's my opinion. Bag the points. Don't worry about the glory. 2 seconds at Silverstone. Whoops.
Oh, he's running a little bit wise as he has got a slowdown penalty. So Devil
he
needs to do something. He's been given one.
Oh no.
So Logical Sports now, he may not have to make that pass. So if you maybe put up the quick, what did we call it was? Timings, and we can actually see what a Devil's time penalty is.
Get there in a minute.
1 second, so it's not too bad. He can still hold on to second there. But here he goes, just having a look down the inside of Weary.
He's not giving up. He'll still hold on to second, that's for sure, as long as you don't make any more mistakes.
No, that's it. So we won't know if he picks up another penalty, but we know that he's been he's on the black stuff at the moment.
Wow, he's
got a good run.
Certainly has, yeah.
Oh, but coming out here, that's another slowdown penalty. So this is where it's happening when you get in these battles.
Yeah.
And the game you can feel like the game's a bit harsh on you, but it's just one of those things. You've got to be wary of it, So we're lucky to get away with not getting a slowdown here.
Here he comes again. Oh, pushed him wide.
They may have just touched, but I don't think they did. I think there was a cigarette paper between them. Oh, look at the pressure he's been putting on Weary now. I'm sure the pit crew from Weary's is saying, hold him off. He's got a 1 second penalty, but hold him off. We want to see you come through first. In that Z5 air cooling car.
Here he
He's
comes.
gone in deep.
He's got him.
Devil's gone in deep. They've touched.
Got him out. Well done. No.
He's backed out of that.
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
He's going to finish third.
Yeah.
If they hold their current position. Logical's only 1.3 seconds. That's.
He was pushing to make that pass, but here we go. We've got Weary Knight taking another victory there. Did he win the first one?
Yes.
I think he did. So that's two from two. With a Logical Sports taking second after the time penalty from Devil X in third. With Dark Racing 40 in fourth. Commander Cirrus in fifth. Again, he pulls up because he's not happy. It's a sign for most of our drivers that aren't happy. They pull up there. Dark Lord 78.
Dummy
in
spits
six.
on.
Low Lux. That's it. Yeah, get out and punch the pit crew. Anyway, so AHM coming home in eighth. He's got a little bit of a gap there from Jay Starfier, and he's got a time penalty, so I'm assuming he'll stay in eighth. Jay Starfier, so missed the first race here at Silverstone, but comes home in ninth here, so picks up some nice points. He's at 2 points, I think, towards the championship. Teammates with Dark Racing 40, he came fourth. And then Muppet Gonzo, he was up there, he was battling.
Whoa!
Oh no!
That wasn't supposed to happen.
And that's given it to Ski,
coming up
but there for the
10.
minors, so there you go. What a way to finish.
To the end.
So there you go. Look at those times again from a Logical Sports this time, the fastest with 11.053. That's yeah,
fast. That is super quick, isn't it?
That is super quick. You know, it's so close to a 10. So yeah. That's fast from some of our members. They were those top 4 guys, all in the 11s. Actually, 5 guys, I think it is. Top 5, isn't it? Top 5.
Yeah.
So we've got Weary Knight, Logical Sports in second. Devil X third. Dark Race in fourth. Commander Cirrus in fifth for Team Jesk. Dark Lord 78 in the second. Gerhardt Motorsport team in sixth. Lolux 53, the first of the Mingello Racing in seventh. The second of the BMW Team Zui Motorsport cars with AHM 22. Then we have the second of the Team 10 Strikes B&H cars, just Starfia. Ski in the second of the Mingello cars with Muppet Gonzo and Quick Mick. Again, retiring Quick Mick in 12th there. Get those screenshots here, and then we'll go on to the championship results. I'll go on through there. Here we go. So the championship results at the moment: Weary Knight on 50 points after taking 2 victories. Devil X in second on 33, and Logical Sports on 30. Commander Cirrus, he'll be wanting to do something here at Brands Hatch now to make up some positions here on 25. Dark Racing, 5th on 18. Dark Lord, 16. Muppet Gonzo, 10 points. Lolux on 6. AHM and Ski both on 5. Tied for 9th. And then we've also got Quick Mick and Jay Starfia on 2 points. In the Teams Championship, Team Z5 Air Cooling extends their lead to 60 points with Gerhardt Motorsport on 49, so that's going to be fairly close, I'd say there, Huds.
Certainly is. It's yeah.
And the BMW Team Zui, they've jumped up there in third with Team Jess going to 4th on 25. So we'll continue on. We'll have a little break, guys, before we come into the third race, which will be the first over at Brands Hatch. And we will see you very shortly.